Well, hello there, everybody. Welcome to my channel, Wisconsin Hugs. There's DJ. DJ, you gonna say hi? DJ, say hi, buddy. And me and DJ, we're out walking around our neighborhood of Cudahy, Wisconsin, and we are over by the hospital. Here, it's Aurora St. Luke's, and they are doing a 4-floor, I believe, expansion. Over here at this hospital, and I'm not exactly sure what the whole project entails, but I just thought maybe I'd show you some of the construction here at this hospital while we're walking along. And you see it's a gorgeous, sun's out, and we are just really enjoying our little walk. So this is the courtyard here at the hospital. We call it the Healing Garden. And I'm willing to bet every one of you that has watching my videos has had a stay at the hospital. Including yours truly. I've been a few times, and I know that every once in a while I got to get out of that room, that hospital room, and it sure is nice to have a nice courtyard where you can come outside and just sit, enjoy the peace of the area. A few days ago while I was door dashing, I shot this video. And I was trying to figure out what's going on here. You had like Bigfoot here with these two people, and I don't know if that's a TV news crew or they were just taking a picture. And then you had in front of the Bruce Lee mural here in South Milwaukee. And the very next day, I saw this at one of my accounts. It's called the Milwaukee Taco Stop. And also in South Milwaukee, same town, just down the road from where this mural is. And I got my answer as to what they were doing. It says Paint the Town Tasting. And apparently on Thursday, May 30th, they were doing a fundraiser. And they were holding a fundraiser here with wine, beer, spirits, mocktails, hors d'oeuvres, and featuring a Frank Sinatra tribute. And their goal was to paint 2 more murals in 2024. So in 2023 we painted Bruce Lee, and so that's what they were doing. And they were trying to get some publicity, I think, for their event. And I just happened to be driving by when I saw the Bigfoot there in front of the Bruce Lee. The Growing South Milwaukee Facebook group. And I live in Cudahy, which is right next to South Milwaukee. So it says, huge thank you to everyone that showed out to the artworks, Paint the Town Tasting. Last night, you have vendors, donors, guests, musicians, volunteers. It was phenomenal. We raised over $17,000 for the mural in downtown South Milwaukee. And then they've got 2 more murals planned for this summer. And so that's going to be pretty cool to see that. And these were some of the pictures there. So this gentleman that's on the left there, he's the artist. And then these were some of the other pictures of the tasting and the fundraiser. $17,000 they raised. Wow. So this is my garage here, and it's my little story here for all of you. Yesterday I was had to work at Walmart, so I get up at 3 in the morning. I'm at work at 4. I start my shift 4 to 1, and I run over to the blood plasma place, donate plasma to make a little extra cash. Got that done. That took about an hour and 20 minutes or so, and then I came home and I went door dashing till about 6 o'clock, and I was tired when I got home. And so I back in like where my truck is right here. I back in my garage, and I saw the door was open. I was backing in, but I didn't realize, like, my door right here, it wasn't all the way up. I didn't know that. When I was backing in, I didn't see, but luckily I was going really slow when it happened, and so I'm backing up, and all of a sudden I hear a little. Like I was going really slow, but I hear a bump right here, and I immediately hit the brakes, and I no damage, thank God. Thank God I was going really slow. I always go slow because I don't know if the two little ones are, running around. I always yell, "Hey, are the little ones in the house or not?" But you never know. Sometimes they run outside, so I always go slow when I'm going up the driveway. And but yeah, I was tired. I was a little crabby, and I kind of, I'm like, who left the garage door partially open? I'm kind of chewing ass a little bit, because I really like my garage. I like my house. I like my pickup truck, and it was the kid, Marlon's kid. Cookie had left and he's a short kid, and he's like, well, I couldn't put the door all the way up because my arms don't reach, and so, and I'm like, and I was kind of crabby, and I'm like, well, then don't put the door up at all, I mean, well, anyways, you can see the little one there. So anyways, I don't know what she's doing. What is she doing? Oh, she got her baby bottle there. Yeah. So anyways, I harped on a little bit, and I was tired, crabby, and whatever. And I, come in the house, and of course, my girlfriend is Auntie, and she's not happy with me. She's pretty mad at me, And so anyways, she's, she always says it in her accent, I'm mad with you, however she says it, it's funny, but you need to yell at him, and I'm like, well, come on, who leaves a garage door half open, I mean, use a broomstick if you can't reach, whatever. Or I was just tired and cranky, and I was being an asshole. Yeah, okay, I was being an asshole. My girlfriend will never call me an asshole, but she lets me know when I'm being an asshole. So anyways, I get to work, and I went to work the next day, and of course she made my lunch for me. She's a wonderful girlfriend. Even when she's mad at me, she made lunch for me the next morning. She had it all packed, ready to go, and I grab it, and I'm out, kissed her goodbye and all that stuff. And I go to work, and it's 4 a.m, and I'm still trying to wake up because it's it's early morning, and I'm still half tired. And anyways, we had a Walmart truck come in, got the truck unloaded, and it was meat and produce, so I had to unload 10 skids off that truck, and so and so I was behind getting my paperwork done. But 5 o'clock rolls around, and the milk guy, Kemp's milk guy, shows up, and so I got to unload his truck, and so he had actually the driver helps me unload. So the driver, we come in, we check him in, we make sure the counts, everything's good. I'm scanning, make sure the temp gun is good, all that stuff, and he's running the the pallets to the cooler, and I told him, I said, well, save him a little bit of time. And plus, it's really busy on a Wednesday. Our Wednesdays are really busy. Monday, Wednesday, Friday is very busy because everybody shows up. So anyways, I said, hey, I'll run out and grab. I was trying to be nice to the guy. I said, I'll run out and grab the empty milk crates. They put the empty milk crates on a skid, and they put them outside, and they wrap. They wrap them with plastic wrap, and so shrink wrap. And so I ran out there, and I grabbed a pallet, and I'm bringing it up the ramp, and it's still pretty dark and everything. And one of the coworkers is like, "Hey, Tony, how you doing?" Wants to talk to me, and I'm like, "Hey, how are you?" And I'm not paying attention to the door, and I didn't realize I threw the door up, and I went outside with the pallet jack, went to grab the pallet of crates, and I'm bringing them back, and these crates, we stack them anywhere from like 90 to like 114 empty crates to a stack. And and so I'm saying hi to him, I'm focusing on him, I'm not looking at the door, and I go through, and all of a sudden, bam, and I'm like, shit, look up, and there's the door kind of came down a little bit. And and I'm like, God damn it, I yelled at the kid yesterday, because he didn't put the door all the way up, and look what happens. The very next day, I'm at work, and I didn't put the door all the way up, and I knocked those milk crates over, and it took me about 10-15 minutes to pick them all up and put them back on the pallet, and then wheel it over, and of course I did it in front of a bunch of coworkers, so they were all kind of laughing at me. Plus they helped me load it, but still, I was embarrassed, and that's what I get. That's what I get for being an asshole. The other night, to my, future nephew, I got the cookie curse. Very next day, I did the exact same thing that I yelled at him. And so, and that's what happens when you're an asshole and a jerk, and so I guess the moral of this story is, what goes around comes around, right? You always hear that, but in this case, it's actually true. Maybe God is sending me a little message there, humbling me, like, you're not so perfect, dude. You need to, loosen up a little bit, and, be more forgiving, like Jesus. So anyways, that's all I got for you. I hope you have a great day. Wisconsin hugs.